Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of my GTNH playthrough. Where were you last week? I missed you. If you missed me, here's what you missed. Smeltery. Alright, so auto crafting hoppers. Looks like we got everything. Damn, 2 hoppers just like that. Okay guys, be very careful. This is pokey. Oh, alright, you're obviously Adam. Well, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I looked back at my last playthrough of GTNH, and oh yeah, I did a little bit of building off camera. Um, I think it's coming along, like a little log cabin on the lake, you know. Um, but yeah, I looked through my last playthrough to see when I was building the bricked blast furnace. Wow, I don't know why I can't say that. Bricked blast furnace, and I was at like 152 days of gameplay in, and right now we are 92 days in, and I've been kind of messing around a little bit, but not a ton. So uh, significant improvement because that's what we are doing today is the bricked blast furnace. So I've set up a few things. If you guys remember from the last playthrough, the concrete is kind of annoying. You got to juggle buckets and then make them into the fire bricks. So I actually need to make the fire bricks first, and that is, ooh, compressor. Okay, I actually have a little bit of time still before I get going on this. So, okay, clay and bricks dust, which I have, but we got to put them in the compressor and then cook them up. So I will be right back. All right, and while we wait for those to get compressed, I believe my cow farm grew a little bit from last episode, and yeah, I kind of just did a little bit of a little build here to store our steam age stuff, and it's all made out of wood just in case there's a fire. It all goes down. So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like from over here. I'm gonna put glass panes. I think white glass panes maybe, and it'd just be like a huge glass house maybe, because the scenery is so beautiful. Here's from the side a little bit. Yeah, so not much, just a couple walls, a floor, and a basement, you know, and it's cool. We got a nice view out here. I think this might be like the kitchen area. Nice view of the lake and our beautiful oil spout. And over on this side, I think is where I'll lay my head at night. And everything else will be machines at some point. Machines and storage. But yeah, that's kind of what I did off camera a little bit. So let me wait on these fire bricks here. Alrighty, so I have compressed and furnaced a bunch of fire brick here. Let's go take that up to here. It's raining outside. It's kind of peaceful. Alright, so which one is it? It's this one right here. I think I need 36. So let's take out some of that. Yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I made some more buckets. And we are just going to do this. Shift C on that. Shift C on that. Beautiful. And then go ahead and fill up the buckets and repeat. I don't know why I was switching crafting tables. That's silly. Guess I don't need to do that. Alright, so that is the Fire bricks done. Now we just need to make the controller, and I think we will have a bricked blast furnace. So the controller was like, what am I missing? Cobblestone. Like that. Bingo. And I think for now we are just going to place this right over here. Bingo, we got steel. Alright, and I have been compressing some charcoal over here, because I think this is a little bit more efficient. And let's just throw a stack of iron in there, and let this baby cook. Beautiful. Alright, now I just got to keep a good charcoal supply because we're using it for steam, and we are using it for steel now. Alrighty, so that completes this quest. And we get some stuff and things. I think we'll leave that for a little bit later. And where are we going now? I think I actually want to go back to the Stone Age and work on some tan leather, which I had already, yeah, I put some up here. Let's see what we can make with all this. Yeah, I just made the drying racks. Haven't made those gloves yet, actually. Let's make those gloves. If we have enough stuff. Maybe. Oh, these just take regular leather. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so this one. And then this one. And those go in the Babel slot somewhere. I honestly don't know where these go. I got one in there, which is on like a, whatever this spot is. Hmm. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. That's weird. I don't know, something screwed up. I can only put one in here, so maybe I'll just wear one and keep one in my inventory. I don't know. Anyways, I want to make some backpacks. You know, I really want to make a saddle as well. Those aren't terrible. I'm not gonna make that yet. I did find some cool horses. I want to go grab one, so maybe we'll do that here in a little bit. But sleeping bag, probably a good idea. And one of these. Yeah. Let me. You know what? I don't have enough of that wool yet, so I gotta wait on that. So let's put this in here and put away some stuff. Oh boy, we got another fire problem. I'm gonna have to change the flooring right here. Ugh. Um, help, help, please. Stop. We gotta put stone there. All right. For now, I didn't think that one through. Ah, are we good now? I guess we'll find out. I guess I'm gonna have to do a different floor over here. Really didn't think that one through. I could probably move that, but for now I think we're fine. All right. I think our next plan of action is make a sleeping bag and a saddle, I think. Can I make both of these? Alright, we can make a saddle. The sleeping bag, I need a little bit more wool. Alright, now we can make the sleeping bag. Nice. Alright, so sleeping bag and saddle. I want to go tame a horse. I don't know where I'm gonna have them post up at just yet, but I found some horses and I wanna go get one before we start traveling around here. So I will be back when I find me a good horse. Well, I got a donkey. Seems pretty fast, actually. Not a good jumper though. I don't know. Can't you put like chests on these guys? I thought. Or is that not a donkey? Hmm. I think we're just gonna take this one. Maybe we'll go find a horse. Where did I see those horses? Oh, here's some horses. Let's try these guys. Oh, this dude's way faster. Oh, and he can jump pretty high. Alright, we're taking this dude. I might mark this for more horses. Alright, enough fooling around. Our steel did complete, and we're almost getting another 10 steel here in about 80 seconds. So let's just take this out, complete the quest. And that unlocks a bunch of stuff, mainly this guy, which is the steam multi-blocks that we're going to get into here pretty soon. Better tools, and finally a backpack that we can build, flint and steel, and then the nether as well. So that unlocks a bunch of stuff for us. But before we go down that route, I still need to do some glass. So these are all optional tasks. This is the only retrieval task. So if I remember correctly, you got to chisel this from quite clear. Quite clear is done in there. That is done with glass dust. Yep. Okay. Let's and glass dust is made by crafting quartz sand and flint dust, which I think I have over here. Yep. So let's make a bunch of this, and it's raining again. It's too bad the rain doesn't fill the cauldron. Yeah, let's make all that. And I'm gonna need to go get some more lava. Hmm. Yeah, my gloves are not working, so this is gonna be fun. It fits here. Alright, oops. Alright, let's stop that for now. Ran out of steam. I need to get some solar boilers up and going to help offset some of the steam. Let me go get some lava real quick. How silly do we look? Oh yeah, that's silly. Alright, got a little bit of lava. Now it's time to make some glass. Alright, let that melt up, and we can do a little bit of this action once we get it all melted up here, and then we'll have some glass, and we're gonna need our chisel. And I can make our first solar boiler as well. All right, 27 blocks right there. That should fill that up. Yep, we're good to go. Let's put the rest in there, and I'm gonna make a little bronze in there as well. So yeah, we already have some glass in here because I forgot about that. And we can go ahead and make regular glass and complete that quest, and also make a solar boiler. So let me get that crafted up. If I got enough bronze, actually. Oof. Yeah, I should have enough. Nope, don't have enough. Need more bronze. Okay. Alright, that should be enough bronze for now. Let's make this into plates. Make one of those. And then some of these. And then bingo. Solar boiler. Let's go set this up so we can have a little bit more steam. Alright, so we got a solar boiler up and running. That'll help us get a little bit more steam, and we'll kind of just add on to this as we get more silver. Silver is the real issue with those. Takes 12 silver per boiler. So yeah, as we find more little small silver ores, or if I end up making it to the Twilight Forest here very soon, that is how I will get that. So yeah, I need to figure out what we're gonna do with these first little bits of steel here. Let me ponder on that for a little bit. Oh yeah, also before I go, I'm gonna end up moving this guy because of this. I don't know, I'm probably just gonna push him back into the wall here. Maybe the same with the coke oven for now, and then make some steam machines around here somewhere and kind of go from there. And eventually I'm gonna move my storage up there and get a kitchen going and all that good stuff. So let me figure out what I want to do with these first little bits of steel here. Alrighty, so some time has passed and I've fixed my floor and moved that guy back a little bit. I even made some white glass, which I don't know how I like it there, but maybe it'll grow on me. Um, yeah, but I think it's time that we use this steel. I think I got like 30 now. Yeah, so I think the first things I want to use this steel for is to upgrade our tools, which this quest is asking for a pickaxe head, 2 shovel heads, 2 axe heads, and a sword blade. I'm guessing they want us to make a mattock finally. So let's go ahead and do we have all those castings? Need a sword casting. Alright, so let's melt down, was it 6 steel ingots they're wanting me to melt down? That's going to take a while. While we wait for the steel to melt up, I'll bring you over here and kind of show you a little bit of progress on what will probably be where I put a lot of the crops and stuff over here maybe for now. Slowly kind of clearing away the trees and terraforming the land down here. It is eating up my shovel quite a bit, but yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I think I'll push it back a little bit further this way, and I think we should be good. Just need a lot of cotton. Still am in dire need of food. I should stop running, and you know, stuff like that. All right, steel is melted down. Let's get a sword blade, 2 shovels, 2 axes, and a pickaxe head. All right, bingo. Can we do it in here? I forget. All right, sword. Let's just repair everything. Oh, you know what? And we're gonna need a stick for a mattock, which we will make over here. I really do need that because the wooden hose that I've been using are just trash. So that will help out quite a bit. Can we do this and this? Yes, we can. So 4 attack, 4 attack, and like barely any durability upgrade. Okay, well, I don't really know if that's really worth it, but okay. That's like the steel, bronze to steel is like barely an upgrade. All right, but we do need it to mine obsidian, so I guess that's the way we do it. All right, now we got steel tools, so that's pretty sweet. And next we are going to obsidianite. This is the new aluminite or alumite or whatever you used to call it. And I believe I have a recipe here for it already. It's going to take zinc dust, steel dust, and obsidian dust. So I'm gonna go mining a little bit more. Probably get some gypsum, I think, and iron over here. And I will be back once this is leveled up, and then we'll go find some lava to make obsidian and possibly get into the Nether this episode. I don't really know if I need to go there just yet, but um, why not? Alrighty, there we go. I think we can mine obsidian now. And I did get a bucket of water. Is there any lava around me? Not really. I do know there's some around this salt vein, so I'm gonna go up there. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was dumb. I had an itch on my face and I let off the keyboard and I got stuck in there. Alright, that's all I can stomach mining that stuff. Oh wait, 45. That's a good start. Oh my gosh. Now it is time to, I think we gotta macerate this down, right? And they fixed the recipe. Um, so you get 2 dust from here. Uh, yeah, I think we just macerate down to get 2 dust. I don't think we can do this recipe anymore where I think you put it in the alloy furnace. Was that what it was? Oh yeah, and you get 2 right there as well. But we need the mold, so it's about the same. Uh, maybe I save a little bit of power, but oh well. You know what? That takes an LV, didn't it? Oh no, it's ULV. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. We'll just macerate and smelt. Alrighty, so I have some obsidian dust now, steel dust, and zinc dust, and I think I can just put this. Should probably double check actually. Oh, we can mix it, right? Okay, we do the. Do I need to do this or can I alloy it? That looks like I gotta mix it and then just smelt it, huh? Okay, I thought I needed to put it in the smeltery. Alright, that's easy. So Obsidianite is the new alumite. This. And we'll make that much, and then we'll just throw it in a furnace. We'll split it up between 4 to make it go fast. Yeah, let me do this real quick. Alright, and while those are getting smelted up, let's make a flint and steel, which I believe I should have everything here. Look at that. Bingo. I just wish the tools would go back in here now, but that's okay. We now have a flinted steel, and we can make an obsidian portal, but I first want to... Do we need to upgrade our pick with that stuff? Or is it just for the tool forge? Oh, you can do it in the smeltery. Oh well. I guess the dust recipe is a little bit better. Alright, so it looks like we're going to make a tool forge too. What do we need for that? Okay, obsidian plates, block of iron, 4 blocks of iron, and then the seared stone. Okay, let me get that prepped up real quick. Alright, there's our obsidian, and we're going to need, what, 16 in the smeltery for large plates, which I need to make a mold for, so let me do that real quick. Alright, so while that is melting down, let's build a nether portal real quick. And I'm curious as to... Hold on a second. Alright, so I forget what Minecraft update did this, but do we need to do the 2x3 or can we do a 3x3 portal? I mined out this little area here for a portal. Can we do a 3x3 portal? Aha, we can. Alright. I think I'm gonna try to cover this up a little bit. Something like that for now. Maybe I'll make this look a little bit nicer. But yeah, so nether portal. I'm a little terrified to go in there just yet. But let's make the tool forge real quick too. That is melted. And we need 2 of those plates. And then the blocks of iron. This seared stone I'm going to need to cut. And then... a tool station, which we have. Okay, yep, we could do this. Iron guy. What quest is that? Oh, right here. Okay. All right, we got our 2 plates now. Let's make the our first tool forge, or maybe our only tool forge. I don't know. So we need to cut this like that, and we need to cut this like that, and then bingo, tool forge. Hammer, here we come. Hammer and lumber axe, dude. I would really like a lumber axe. All right, but that will probably be another episode. So actually, let's upgrade our pick real quick. All right, let's see what kind of differences we get here. So we got 300 durability, 413. That's not terrible. Effective durability, 516. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Mining speed goes up a little bit. Yeah, modifiers are the same. All right, yeah, obsidian pickaxe. Here we go. And I think we will go into the Nether next episode. So, thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Wow, dude, actually the loot has changed in here. I don't remember like building block. 20. Oh God. Okay, not a trap chest, but this is the first chest in level 3. Let's see what we got.